Let me know if there's any other videos you want to see me make, and I will get on that. And with that said, I am going to sign off and go take another throat lozenge, I think, for my throat. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.
It's been 383 days since I uploaded my last video on YouTube. 383 days. That's more than a year.
It looks nice, like the water looks a pretty color.
I was on a bit of a streak, making and uploading videos to YouTube. I posted 8 videos and did 3 live streams in March 2022. The next month, in April, I posted 4 videos and did 4 live streams.
Test, test, test.
1 video and 1 live stream every week. My channel was starting to get traction and I was gaining subscribers. My channel wasn't monetized yet, but I wasn't worried about that. That would happen eventually if I just kept uploading new content. That didn't happen, and in this video, I'm going to tell you why. There are 5 things that almost killed my YouTube channel this past year, and I'm sharing them with you today in the hopes that you can try to avoid them, or at least recognize and try to manage them. The first was unavoidable and self-inflicted. The next 2 are things most new content creators will run into and have to be aware of. And the last 2 were major changes I made to my workflow just in the last 3 months. Let me explain.
Test, test, test.
Hello again. It's been a while. I've missed you too. In May of 2022, I posted just 1 YouTube video and hosted 2 live streams. Then the next month, in June, I again posted 1 YouTube video and did 1 live stream. So my 2 videos a week didn't last very long, but the good news was, the live stream I did that month, it was my most watched live stream yet. Camtasia had just come out with a major update, and I revealed all the new features in my live stream, and I advertised that that's what I was going to do in the video I posted earlier in the week. I had a lot of fun answering questions through the live chat, and it seemed that things were going great. But there was a problem.
A problem.
So far, my channel had been almost exclusively about Camtasia and using that software to make video tutorials. But that wasn't what I wanted my channel to be about, not entirely anyways. Camtasia was such a small piece of what I was doing to earn a living as a freelancer. And I always intended for my channel to be about the broader topic of making money online or being a career freelancer. Based on casual conversations I've had over the years, lots of people seemed interested in knowing exactly what I did to earn a living, how I did it, etc.
It's interesting.
So I felt like I was starting to box myself in becoming solely a how to use Camtasia channel. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I think Camtasia is awesome. Feel free to check out some of the videos I made about it over a year ago.
Laugh!
So anyways, I started researching other topics and other types of videos to create, and that's when things went off the rails. We moved. Now, this obviously wasn't all bad, far from it. I don't know what kind of experience you have with moving, but it can be a stressful yet fun and exciting time. Moving to a new house, purging all the junk you no longer need, and getting a bunch of friends together to help with the move. I kind of enjoy it. And we didn't move far, just a few houses down the street, but to a house we designed and had built. So it was exciting, but since I work from home, that meant tearing down my office and everything I had been setting up for recording YouTube videos, and then setting everything up again in a new office in the new house. Again, not all bad, but it was a lot of work. And when coupled with some incredibly debilitating characteristics that I have, let's just say it took a long time. So what are these characteristics? Well, there's basically 2 of them that affected me, and I discovered I had these when leading up to the original launch of my YouTube channel in late 2020. Yes, I've encountered them twice. First in October 2020 before posting my first YouTube video, and then again last June 2022 after the move. The first is shiny object syndrome. It's basically exactly what it sounds like. It's when you focus all of your attention on something new, regardless of how valuable or helpful it might be, and then drop it as soon as something else even newer and shinier takes its place.
Shiny.
For me, it went like this. I was determined to be a YouTuber or content creator and trying to learn everything I could about making videos and growing a successful YouTube channel. I spent hours, hundreds of hours, pouring through YouTube videos and gobbling up as much knowledge as I could.
Actually, way harder than I thought.
I learned about cameras and lighting and microphones,
New camera day.
desk setups and video editing software, how to frame shots, how to set up lighting,
Story.
how to write scripts, etc. I subscribed to YouTube channels I found helpful, and I researched successful YouTube channels to see how they were doing it. Basically, how to grow a successful YouTube business and everything that goes along with it, I was researching.
A lot of research to do.
I started off buying some of the basics, like getting decent lights, a good camera, and the popular lens that many YouTubers were pushing as the best for talking head videos. And the more research I did, I found other gadgets that I felt I needed to have. Better lights, video switchers, video scene switchers, better speakers, an even better mic, sound blankets, and it went on and on and on. It became a real problem. I wasn't making videos because I was continually trying to improve my setup and the gear I was using so that I could produce the best videos possible. But I wasn't producing videos. I didn't really know it at the time, but looking back, I was stuck in a loop. Shiny object syndrome. Side note, I may have made that sound worse than it was. I wasn't actually spending all my time researching and buying new tech. Definitely some, but not all. Although it definitely prevented me from making videos. I was still a full-time freelancer working as a video editor and video tutorial creator through Fiverr. And many of the things I purchased during my research, I was in fact using to make money as a freelancer. I was reinvesting in myself, my business, and my future. I just wanted to say that it wasn't all a complete waste of money, since a lot of it I needed anyways to improve the quality of the videos I was making for my clients. The second debilitating characteristic I learned I had is analysis paralysis. Analysis paralysis is when you're so caught up in analyzing the things you need to do and learn to achieve your goal that it actually stops you from achieving what you want to achieve. By overanalyzing or overthinking everything, I just got overwhelmed with all the things I felt I needed to do or buy or learn before I could become a successful YouTuber. I didn't feel like I was good enough and had the proper equipment to make the types of videos I wanted to make. And it's funny because I've watched videos where people caution against this exact same thing.
You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. You gotta just start. You gotta just press record.
But the thing is, I think I come by this honestly. I am not a videographer. I am not a filmmaker. I have no formal training on filmmaking, storytelling, or speaking on camera. There's a lot of stuff to learn to make good videos. And it's so easy for me to get stuck going down rabbit hole after rabbit hole learning new things. But the more I consume, the more I forget. My brain is like a sponge, eager to soak up new stuff, but there's a limit. And when that limit is reached, I can't learn anything else just by consuming content. I have to practice.
Practice.
What I'm getting at is this. There will never be a time where I feel totally 100% comfortable or confident in making videos if I don't just start. Breaking the paralysis is hard. How do you, or how did I, kick those two habits?
How did you do it?
For me, the answer is I didn't. I still have shiny object syndrome, and I still have analysis paralysis. But what I did is I recognized those two things that were holding me back, and then I forced myself to give consuming a break and just work on my script. And I continued working on my script until it was done. And then I loaded it into my new teleprompter, turned on my fancy new camera, and my other camera, and my lights, and my microphone, and the result is this video you're watching now. It took me 13 months to post my next video. Don't be me. You can always make more money, learn new things, and discover awesome new tech. But time is the one resource you can never get back. I almost forgot to mention, there were two other somewhat major changes I made in the last year. The first, which if you're counting is the fourth reason for my year-long hiatus, is that I now use DaVinci Resolve for most of my video editing. That's what I use to edit this video. And my last reason for my absence this last year is that 3 months ago, I switched from using a PC to a Mac. That was not easy. And I still run into some minor issues here and there, but for the most part, I am loving it. I now do the majority of my video editing using DaVinci Resolve on a MacBook Pro M1 Max. And this setup is running circles around my 3-year-old desktop PC. I still use Camtasia for video tutorial jobs, but DaVinci Resolve is what I'll be using for everything else. Thankfully, DaVinci Resolve and Camtasia both have PC and Mac versions. Let me know in the comments below if you want to know more about the differences between DaVinci Resolve and Camtasia, or Mac versus PC for video editing. I hope you found this helpful, and that it doesn't take you 12 months between YouTube video uploads like it took me. What's holding you back? Whether it's analysis paralysis, shiny object syndrome, or setting up a new office, hopefully you can now recognize what might be standing in your way so you can deal with it and plan accordingly. I've now got a plan in place, where I'll be releasing videos at least every 2 weeks. I've already started work on my next video, so stay tuned for that. If you like this video, do me a favor and hit the like button below, and don't forget to subscribe for more of my content. I promise more is coming soon.